Bonjour, The Walking Dead continues with Daryl Dixon, Season 2, Episode 3. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. Not really enjoying this show, but we've got to review it. We've got to get on with it. So do that, we will. And we start off this episode with a flashback. But honestly, I wish we could just flash back to when the show was actually good. And this show was never good. But you get what I mean. I wish we could go back in time to when the series was good, albeit that's a long time ago.
C'est une putain de merde.
C'était un poton de merde. This is a fucking shite.
Yeah,
It was a wee bit low, but you know what? This show's low. The rating will always be low. I feel like The Walking Dead just insults our intelligence. They have took everybody that watched this show for fucking... Put it this way, right? See, if we didn't have Fog Entertainment, I wouldn't be watching this if you paid me £50 per episode. Because it is... No, they insult your fucking... into every episode, man. Daryl and Carol get into situations where they're like, oh, are they going to die? Are the walkers that weren't a threat to them in Season 3 about fucking 12 years ago, they're going to kill them this time?
Yeah, they get into situations where red shirts would never survive, but we all know that these guys are going to survive, so...
No,
it is what it is.
See, you look at other shows, right? They have, they have spin-offs and they have, like, they're centered around certain characters. I feel like they don't put them into situations that are ridiculous. Because it does insult your intel. See last time out, right, when Carol was in the field and she was getting surrounded and grabbed in Greenland, you knew she wasn't going to die, right? See this episode, she walks in, man, and GG, she makes it like she's The Rock. The Rock's just landed from America, man. She's like, oh, look, I'm going to make the guy eat off the floor, sadly blue. Garbage, man.
Right, so we start off with a Janae backstory. Honestly, don't care. We see her boyfriend or husband or whatever get his throat ripped out. Just an absolute moron. He's standing there. He's got walkers coming behind him. I mean, 1 minute there's 0 walkers, then the next minute, oh look, there's loads of walkers closing in. They kill this guy, rip his throat out, and Janae has to watch from behind the glass, and she screams, and it's like, I mean, just one of the most plain, boring, needless, preventable deaths you'll ever see.
Yep. Again,
mixed race as well. I mean, just throwing that out there. Even in the backstory, it has to be. Oh, we gotta have a mixed race. Damn.
Kind of surprised of it because they made the black guy look weak, but I mean, yeah, here.
Nah, but he was innocent. So.
He was innocent. No walkers, right? And then, like the first interaction they have with walkers is about 50 of them. Not one. Not patient zero in Paris. Literally out of nowhere, man. It was
like, you just seen the people casually standing outside. Did they look like there was a zombie apocalypse? Did they look like they were panicking about something? No.
Nope.
And then all of a sudden, you see a bunch of walkers just appear from nowhere, and this guy gets fucking ate. Really horrible.
But you know the thing, I think the one thing I'll give the show credit for, which is the one thing, they have incorporated like different locations. Like you've seen Greenland, right? You see this like museum in Paris. You've seen the Eiffel Tower, right? But that doesn't do fuck all. I would rather a great story, right? But it looks like the most shitest Eiffel Tower I've ever seen in the background. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that just doesn't do it for me. Oh, they included this landmark. I saw it. Who cares about the Eiffel Tower in the background if the show's absolutely shite?
I care about the foreground. Alright? What's right in front of me? And it's pish. It's no good.
Right, anyway, so we've got the Janae backstory. Nobody cares. Carol is pretending that she's an American tourist looking for her brother, Daryl. So, she finds a friend, and then she finds Condron. She's pretending that she's like, I don't know, a maid. She's helping serve out dinner. Also, we seen some guy literally throws dinner on the floor, and Janae makes him go down on his knees and lick it up. And of course this guy was white, and it's like...
and he's a big white guy. He was like the biggest guy in the room. Just making a straight white male look weak. Or the female leader making him eat it off the... Why would he get fucking piffed?
On his hands and knees, licking it up, like, it's fucking... It's embarrassing, man. Anyway, Carol finds Cadron, and all of a sudden he wants to help. He wants to help Carl, he wants to help Daryl. But he tells her that you better find Daryl before Janae does, or because she's going to kill him. So then Carol tells Julian, or whatever, Remy tells Julian, or Julian Remy, I don't know, Remy, her new friend, she says, right, I found where he is, I'm going to go. We then see Carol take out a guy on security. I mean, just seeing this frail, old-looking woman take down men with one singular shot just doesn't work for me.
Doesn't work for me. And what doesn't work for me even more is, see all the Daryls? Laurent gets kidnapped. He gets kidnapped, right? Of course, the guard that got beat up here was like Arab, and I'm sure the people that broke into Laurent's room were fucking both white, but we didn't get to see them. Then we've got the old black guy. I can't even remember who Daryl's new girlfriend.
Hold on, are we not just gonna? Are we gonna just gloss over Carol?
Well, I thought we were talking about what happened in order of the episode.
No, we just said that Carol took somebody out and stole a horse.
It's just, yeah, but I was way into the episode.
Aye, well, we're covering the Carol stuff
if
first.
you want to gallop back to the Carol stuff, then I'll.
Right. Well, yeah, she takes out this guy, jumps on a horse. She's trying to flee. Then it turns out she's been caught because Remy's gave her up.
Remy. Tell you what, man. See, you want to watch a good French movie? Watch Ratatouille. Fucking rat cooking man's better than this shite.
Absolute garbage. On Remy gets to be reunited with Julian, probably two benders.
Probably.
I mean, I think they're claiming to be brothers, but I mean,
the Bender brothers.
I'm not accepting that.
Yeah, we see like a new variant of walk. Oh, they're injecting the walkers with this serum and it's making them fight and angrier breed of walker. Does nothing for me, man.
Also, you talk about the guy that got attacked. I mean, that was last episode.
What guy?
The guy that got attacked by the two white guys to get Laurie into it. I mean, that's done. That's gone.
I'm talking about Laurent.
Aye, he's already been kidnapped. That was last episode.
Was it?
Aye.
Aye,
So-
but he only doesn't get. He gets discovered that he's been kidnapped this episode, though.
No, we knew it. They took him last episode.
Did we?
Aye, because Daryl and fucking Isabelle go back. They're like, oh, they find out that white guy, Emile. He says, aye, we set it up to try and kill Daryl. It was us. He's not missing. He's in the basement.
Damn. Well, there you go. Then.
So then that black girl goes, I can't remember, but apparently she was friends with Lorraine. She's like fighting and she's pushing guys away from her, and then she falls off the top of the balcony or whatever and
Cringe.
and dies. So we see her.
Out muscles all these army men, and then what does a swanton bomb off the top of the castle?
Yeah, literally just like throws herself off there, just really, really poor. She then gets injected, and what's the leader called again of this place, the Nest? Cheng or something, or Cheng or
Chen.
Cheng.
Nest Chen. Chen Nest.
What's his name?
I don't fucking
The Asian looking dude.
I know who you're fucking on about.
Anyway, he injects the woman. Oh, look, we're going to prove that Lorraine is the special one because this loved one isn't going to attack him. And, I mean, garbage. She is going to attack him. But then Daryl out of nowhere snipes her with his bow and arrow. And then Daryl, Isabella, and Falou. I mean, the only three, they somehow managed to capture Lorraine without any of the people for the Nest doing anything about it.
I thought this was actually the worst sequence of the episode because Daryl.
They're on different locations, but they somehow managed to.
Yeah, and like none of these guys get anywhere near to Daryl, right? Then Daryl's like, "All right, you guys go over there, and then I'll distract them." It's like, no, you could have just went with him.
You know, when was Daryl ever like a fucking Terminator? Because see, in this next 5 minutes, he literally kills about 15 guys.
Oh, and then of course when they capture him, they don't kill him.
No, it was literally 15. It's unrealistic. Listen, I don't think we've seen anybody in the Walking Dead universe been able to fight like this.
No.
We haven't. Most people we've seen have dominated one-on-one. We've never seen anybody just go through a sequence like this where they kill people with their bare hands.
Yeah, but it's the monster they've created because when you've got these two characters, Carol and Daryl, you know they can't fucking die. So it's like when 20 guys come after them, they have to kill them.
Like, Daryl didn't even have a gun or nothing, and he cut through these guys like a knife through hot butter.
No, it was awful, man. The other guys had guns, they were fucking pointing at them and like just not even doing anything.
Yep. Then Daryl gets captured. Isabella tries to come back to get Lorraine. She gets captured as well.
Oh, Falou managed to escape with Laurent.
Yeah, Falou escapes with Laurent.
He's bumming him in the shower.
Daryl and Isabella share a wee heart-to-heart. He tells her about all the good things she'll be able to do in America. As if, like, she's never lived a life before. I mean, what the hell?
He's like, oh, you'll be able to go to the beach.
Are you not aware that anything you can do in France, you could probably still do in America?
Yeah, I think at this stage of the game in a zombie apocalypse, would you not rather be in a country that is your home, is your native tongue, than going to America?
But Darrow's making it as if America's bounced back and they've cured it and there is no apocalypse anymore.
Yeah, well, he doesn't even know about like the CRM.
No,
who
but
attempted that sort of stuff.
But Darrow's making it sound like, oh, America's back to normal.
Aye,
You can live a great life there.
it's just not the case.
So yeah, we have that. Carol then lies to Janae because that seems to be her best fucking attribute these days, lying. Says that she wants to kill Daryl. Now, I'm not quite sure why she'd want to kill him. And she's already told people that she's looking for her brother, so I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
He betrayed me in America. I need to kill him now.
I mean, you travelled all this way just to kill the guy. Janae then lies basically back and says, oh, that's alright, you can kill him. Is Carol a dumb fuck? Why would this Janae person that's hell-bent on killing Daryl Dixon, why would they track him down and put through all that effort and hassle just to say, oh, by the way, this random woman from America, you can have the kill instead? Why would that happen? I'll tell you why. It wouldn't. Makes no sense. Then it's like Janae and Carol. I mean, all of a sudden, Carol and Janae's acting like best buds. We're seeing her drive alongside her in a car. Some fucking randomer.
Yeah. Oh, the Mona Lisa. I took it from the Le Havre.
Honestly,
Who fucking cares?
It's garbage. And then she says, no, don't worry. You will get your wish to kill Daryl, but you'll do it as one of them. And then Carol gets lined up with the rest of the prisoners, and they're about to be, I'm assuming, injected or shot down or something like that.
Injected.
Yeah, so, I mean, the episode ends supposedly on a cliffhanger, but we all know she ain't gonna fucking die, so.
Oh, yeah, Carol. Yeah, you say that she could die next
Yeah,
time.
no, but realistically, that should be her done.
Oh, actually.
There's no way, there's no reason why she would survive this, but we know that's not going to be the case. Carol will make it out. Carol will stay alive. Carol will continue towards the end of this season. But anyway, guys, that's it for your Walking Dead, the Daryl Dixon. Just a really, really shit episode.
Was it the worst episode this season? No, I honestly think the premiere was the worst. And actually, episode 2 was really bad.
What did you give the premiere?
I believe we gave the premiere like a 3. What did you give episode 2? A 2? I mean,
Well, ReadySteadyCut.com's gave it a 4 out of 5, which is basically an 8 out of 10.
That's fucking... No, see the Daryl sequence, man? It is so insulting, right? The Carol sequence is fucking just boring as fuck and doesn't make any sense.
I'm giving it a 2, I'm sorry. It's a 2 out of 10 for me. It was absolute shite. I'm not enjoying this show. I think it's god awful. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, it's the worst spin-off.
Hands down. And this, I thought after one season of each, it was the worst spin-off.
As I said, I can't remember if I said it right previously, but I'll say it again, right? The Walking Dead, like the last bunch of seasons, was like Carol and Daryl leading the group. Like, teaming up. Why the fuck do we need a spin-off with those two in France? At least, like, the Rick it's Rick fucking Grimes, the top dog, the true A-lister, right? It's his return. It's him reuniting with his family. I'm not going to begrudge that spin-off, right? And I mean, honestly, I don't think the Maggie Negan one, right, needs to be done. But I think it needed to be done more than this. I think this is a cash cow, and they are milking the udders dry.
Right. Daryl Dixon, for me, it's got the worst main characters.
Yep.
From The Walking Dead. If you take the 6 characters, this for me is the worst pairing. By far.
Yep.
I'm not a big Michonne fan, but for me, Rick, obviously, is a talking head of that. And then just because of the history that Maggie and Negan have, I think that's an interesting pairing, right?
The CRM brought a whole new fucking dynamic.
Yeah, well, let's cover that, right? So, first of all, I think this show's got the worst pairing out of the main cast. Second of all, supporting characters. For me, this has got the worst supporting cast.
Yep.
A lot of people that spend most of the time talking French, I feel disconnected. When you're talking about location, you talked about landmarks, locations, scenery. I think out of the three shows, this one looks the worst.
Yes.
I think it looks very dull. I think it looks bland. For me, this one looks most similar to the original Walking Dead in the later seasons, where it's just, just very dark and weary, and the look like with Dead City, you're in Manhattan, so that just looked different. And the ones who lived looked different because you had different locations inside buildings and stuff like that, and obviously the headquarters, the CRM. But this, to me, the French, this might be a different country, but for me, it looks more similar to all the shite we've seen before.
Yep.
It's got that shitey Fear the Walking Dead kind of filter.
I just think...
So I think the location's worse, the storyline's worse, everything. I think this show wins, and negatively. See all the worst things that you can take from the three shows. I think this one wins in every category.
Do you not think though that the French language, right, is just fucking boring?
I'd put you to fucking sleep.
Give
us some Italian or something.
See when you look at like Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, and every other show that it's got like cartels in it. I don't know, like the Spanish, it's got a bit of fire to it, right? Same with like German. I think certain languages have fucking a bit of fire to it. See the French, it's Sacre Bleu. It sounds like a fucking, it sounds like a romance. It doesn't sound. See the cartels. Odale, odale. I mean, that sounds a bit fucking. That sounds like it sounds explosive. The French just sounds pish. I mean, there's a reason why they were shite in every fucking war and they whipped out the white flags. Not think so though. I know we've already had there's been Spanish speaking people in The Walking Dead. We've been to Mexico and Fear the Walking Dead. I get it, right? But I just think France is a very, very boring country, man.
Boring country, boring show. I can't wait till it ends. But unfortunately, let's say this ends right now for what we currently have and what's been announced. We're only halfway through because we know we're getting a season 3.
I look at Europe, and I just see a lot more exciting countries that they could have based this in rather than France.
Doesn't matter about the country, honestly. The show's shite.
No, it doesn't. You're absolutely right, but I just think France is boring. Team it up with Daryl Dixon, it is extremely boring. I mean, look at Russia. Imagine like a Walking Dead spin-off in fucking Siberia, man. It's like -25.
Why not just keep it simple, man? Have it in London or something like that, and then you could just have English-speaking actors.
Yeah, fucking Dublin or something. Anything.
Oh, Laurent. That story's so boring as well.
It's like, the foreign second coming, it's so cringe, man.
Oh, the loved one is not going to bite him.
Why is the loved one not going to... By the way, right, why is this whole... Why is Laurent so special? Did I miss it in season 1? What was the actual fucking reason? Why is people from all over fucking bowing down to this guy?
Yeah, I mean... It's almost like they're half teasing he's secure, but with fucking there's no proof of that whatsoever.
Yeah, like, why does Janae want him? I don't get it. And then Daryl's got a fucking hard-on for him. The kid's like 12. It's weird.
Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm giving it a 2.
I'm giving it a 2 as well. The show's fucking shite. And you know what? It's been spoiled and bloody plastered everywhere the last 3 episodes. So I'm actually glad. You know why? Because it means we don't have to theory feds about it or react to promos. It's all there. It's all there to be seen. Everyone says it's shit.
And it is shit.
They're not fucking wrong.
That's it, guys. Till next time. Peace.